Hi everybody, Robert Jones back in the kitchen with my mama. Mrs. Claus is here. This is Diane, my mom, and she is here to help make some Christmas cookies today. We're going to make some Polish Koloczkis, which are not the traditional Danish looking ones. They are a small cookie with blue cheese and butter and cream cheese, and then with a fruit topping and a little thumbprint. It's going to be very exciting. And we haven't made these in how long?
20 years.
Okay, so 20-year recipe. Martha, eat your heart out. Okay guys, we are over here at the KitchenAid, and this recipe is fairly simple. It just has a few ingredients. The first thing is butter. We have, I'm making a double batch, so if everything looks huge, that's why. So this is 1 cup of butter, and this is 16 ounces of cream cheese into the thing here. We've also got 6 ounces of blue cheese crumbles. It goes in there. Okay, then we're just going to put the paddle on and we're going to cream this together, and we're going to let this go for a little while because we've got lots of different cheeses and butters here and we want to make sure it's nice and smooth. Okay guys, we've got our cheeses and our butter and everything all mixed up here nice and smooth. As you can see, you don't even see the blue cheese that's incorporated. And now I've got 4 cups of flour here and some salt and some baking soda. Don't worry, we'll have the recipe on my blog and on the website. So now I'm just going to mix this in probably third batches here, just a little bit at a time to let it get mixed in. And so hopefully flour doesn't go flying everywhere. Okay guys, we got our last third here, so I'm going to try to go slow. It's very thick. Making a mess. Yeah, I think a single batch would have been better. Okay guys, so here's the deal. So this is a double batch and it's probably too much for this mixer. So I am switching over to a dough hook, which I think will be better. So lesson learned, if you're going to do this recipe, just do 1 recipe at a time. Don't try to do 2. Here we go. That's better. Okay you guys, it is coming together. The dough hook is working much better. This is quite a thick dough. Let's turn it off here and take a peek so you guys can see. There you go. As you can see, it's a nice thick dough. It's a shortbread because it's got all that cheese and butter in here. So if you have a dough hook, I would recommend using that. It's been 20 years since we've done this recipe, so there you go. Okay, so we're going to take this out of the bowl and we're going to start making little balls out of it, and we'll show you the next step. You guys, I forgot to introduce the famous recipe that we are using here. This is a scan and a printout of pages from my mom's cookbook of where this recipe is actually coming from. And this recipe is from her grandmother, my great-grandmother. We call her Busha, which my mom now goes by Busha. And you can see here, this is the recipe we're using here. If anybody into the old recipes like we are, even with a correction of the spelling, making sure it's happening right. And then the other page has a little bit more of the recipe here. So I just want to share that with you guys. And if you want to see this in its entirety, I will put this on the blog so you guys can see this, and you can go directly from the old recipe if you want to. Alright, let's get to baking. Okay, so how do you do this? So you make a ball. How big a ball is that? So it's about half $1 size. Yeah? Like smaller than a golf ball? That seems big, no? Is that right? Okay, so smaller. So, ping pong ball size. There we go. You can say yes.
Yes.
And do they spread?
Not much.
That's it? That's small?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So there you go. There's the official Mama Busha size cookie, and we'll make a bunch of these, and then I'll show you the next step, you guys. You're not supposed to eat the dough.
I didn't. I didn't eat any of it.
How many do we want? Like 4 down?
Yeah.
Or 4 across and 3 down?
Everybody say cheese. Say cheese Koloczki.
Koloczki.
There you go. So here, you want to know a secret? When you do the dough, let me show you a secret. So take your dough with your hands, and you put it here, and you kind of mush it. Like, it feels like you're mushing it, and then when you do it, you'll have a nice smooth ball. And you'll have supple hands from the butter.
Oh, might as well just rub it in, huh? I just
Smells a little blue. Okay, guys, then we have some raspberry jam. We have some raspberry jam, and we have some homemade mango apricot jam. And then we're going to take a little scoop of these, and we're going to put them into the little pots here. And how much did you put in?
some.
You put some. Coffee's brewing.
Might have gotten just a little bit.
It's alright, that's what the sill pen's for. And by the way, this is my lovely niece, Elliot, who can't eat any of these because she's gluten intolerant.
String. You put a string to hold your hair.
Oh.
What you think I did?
What?
Oh,
I didn't know what it was.
oh, it fell out. Do you know a rubber band?
I have one.
Well, put it in your damn hair, woman, you're cooking. Alright, you guys, as you can see, we have lovely cookies here. So now we're going to pop these in the oven at 375 for 25 minutes. They're a little thick, but we want them to get crispy on the outside. They'll be nice and chewy on the inside with a lovely candy coating chewiness from the jam. Alright, you guys, we're over here on the Steadicam, and the cookies just came out of the oven. They are looking really good. They smell delicious. So I'm going to rack these up and let them cool, and then we'll do a taste test. I'm so excited. Look at that. A little bit spilled over, but no problem. Nice brown color. We like that. Okay, guys, so we're going for batch number 2 over here, and batch number 1 is delicious, but we've discovered that our ratios are off a little bit here. So since it's been 20 years since we've done these, we've rediscovered that the ratio you want to have is about a 2-to-1. 2-to-1 dough to jam. So when you make your little cups, make them kind of deep, like this. And that way they hold more jam, like that. And that way it really brings out the flavor of the blue cheese when you're eating the cookie. Alright, there's your hot tip. Guess what time it is? It is the moment you've been waiting for. Whoo! It is time to taste the cookies. I'm so excited. Alright, you guys, I got 2 of each here. 2 raspberry, 2 apricot mango. Not super traditional with the mango, but still delicious anyway. And my sister made this jam, and how exciting is that? So we're going to try these. Alright, you guys, this is the Polish Koloczki with the blue cheese, butter, and cream cheese. Nice bake on the bottoms. You can see there, a little nice and crispy. Just to let you see the jam. So, we discovered the 2-to-1 ratio, 2 parts dough, 1 part jam. And let's give it a taste. It's really good. Jam there. You can totally taste the blue cheese. Nice and tangy. That's the word I'm looking for. All right, this one's a little bit browner because the jelly burned over the side, but we'll give it a taste anyway. Okay, raspberry's my favorite. It's really nice, and it looks a little darker. I think if you cook them to the little bit darker stage, you'll have a better flavor. These are just a little doughy, and the darker ones are kind of crispy on the outside, doughy on the inside with a nice fruit punch at the middle. Alright, you guys, try this. Alright, you guys, I hope you enjoyed learning how to make these cookies today with Mama. Thanks for being here, Mom. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
My name is Robert Jones. This is my mom, Diane. If you have any questions or if you'd like to contact me, it's Eudaemonius, EudaemoniusMarkII on this channel, and just Eudaemonius everywhere else. Love to have you guys back. Subscribe, like, all that kind of good stuff. Thanks, you guys. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Bye-bye. You just cracked me up.